The Adventure Solved by Soldier by Mark Twain Longman Simplified English Series Read by พงศกร จันเทศ Chapter 1 Full of Mischief Tom No answer Tom cried Aunt Polly again No answer I wonder where that boy's gone Tom The old lady pulled her spectacles down on her nose and looked over them about the room. Then she put them up and looked out under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy. She seemed puzzled for a moment and said, Well, if I catch you, I'll... She did not finish, for by this time she was bending down and pushing the sweeping brush under the bed. She disturbed nothing but the cat. Then she went to open the door and looked out in the garden. Tom was not in sight. Tom! She shouted. There was a slight noise behind her, and she turned just in time to seize a small boy and prevent him from running away. What have you been doing in that cupboard? Nothing. Nothing. Look at your hands and look at your mouth. What is that stuff? I don't know, Aunt. Well, I know. It's jam. I've told you 40 times that if you touch that jam, I'd light-skin you. Hand me that stick. Eyebrow was about to fall. Hi, look behind you, Aunt. The old lady whirled round up and snatched her skirt out of danger. The boy fled and disappeared over the high fence of the garden. His aunt stood surprised for a moment, and then gave a gentle laugh. Hang the boy! Can't I ever learn anything? Hasn't he played that stick before? He's full of mischief, but he's my own dead sister's boy. Poor thing. And I hate whipping him. Every time I hit him my old heart almost breaks. And every time I forgive him my conscience blames me. He'll stay away from school this afternoon, and I'll be obliged to punish him by making him work tomorrow. It's cruel to make him work on Saturday when all the boys are having a holiday, but I hate work more than anything else, and I must do my duty towards the child, or I'll spoil his character. Tom did stay away from school, and he did a very good time. He returned just in time to help Jim, the small servant boy, to saw and split the next day's firewood before supper. Tom's younger brother, or rather step-brother, Sidney, has already finished his part of the work, for He was a quiet boy and had no adventurous, troublesome ways. While Tom was eating his supper and stealing sugar every time he has an opportunity, Aunt Polly was wondering whether Tom had disobeyed her and had been to the river. She had sewn up his shirt and at the neck in order to prevent him from taking off and swimming. Tom, it was quite warm in school, wasn't it? Did you want to go swimming? No, Auntie. Well, not much. Come here. Show me your collar. Tom opened his coat, the neckband of his shirt, and suddenly saw. Well, you may go out and play. I was sure that you had stayed away from school and been swimming. I thought you sewn his collar with white thread, said Sydney. Now it's black. Why? I did so. It's with white thread, Tom. But Tom did not wait for the red. As he went out the set, said, I'll give you a beating for that. In a safe place, Tom examined 2 needles which were stuck in his coat. One needle has white thread wound round it and the other had black. She wouldn't have noticed. But for Sid, Hanky sometimes she sews it with white and sometimes she sews it with black. I can't remember which he uses. I wish she stick to one color, but I'll make Sid suffer for that. Within 2 minutes, he had forgotten all his troubles. A stranger was standing before him, a boy little bigger than himself. A stranger of any age, male or female, was an object of curiosity. In the poor little village of St. Petersburg, this boy was well dressed, too well, dressed on a weekday. Tom stared scornfully at the stranger's fine clothes, which seemed to make his own appear one not. Near the boy spoke. Finally, Tom said, I can't be you. I'd like to see you try it. Well, I can do it. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. I can't. You can't. Can't. An uncomfortable pause followed. Then Tom drew a line in the dust with his big toe and said, Your garden steps over that. If you do, I will beat you till you can't stand up. The new boy added one step over the line and said, Now let me see you do it. You had better be careful. "Well, you said you'd do it. Why don't you do it?" "For 2 cents I will do it." The newsboy took 2 coins out of the pocket and held them out scornfully. Tom struck them to the ground. In an instant both boys were rolling in the dirt, fighting like cats. For a few minutes they tore at each other's hair and clothes, hissed and scratched each other's noses, and covered themselves with dust and glory. At last, through the dust of battle, Tom appeared sitting on the newsboy and striking him with his fist. "See that you have enough," Tom said. The boy only struggled to free himself. "Say, enough?" The hitting went on. Finally, the stranger gasped, "Enough!" Tom let him get up and said, "Now that will teach you." The newsboy went off brushing the dust from his clothes, occasionally looking back and threatening what he would do to Tom the next time he met him. Tom replied with insults. As soon as Tom's back was turned, the newsboy snatched up a stone, threw it, and hit Tom between our shoulders. Then he ran like a deer. Tom chased the traitor home, and thus found out where he lived. He then held a position at the gate for some time, daring the enemy to come outside, but the enemy only made faces at him through the window and refused. At last the enemy's master appeared and called Tom "wretched, impolite child," and ordered him to go away. Tom got home late that night, and when his aunt saw the state of his clothes, she became more determined than ever to make him work hard during the holiday on Saturday.